Good evening. Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Samyukta, good evening. Welcome. Very good evening and welcome to Jaishi Narayan Creations. Hi Shobha, welcome. You missed last episode, is it? You were not there. Hope you're doing good. Hi Anuba. I'm fine, I'm fine. How are you? Okay, now we will begin the session, and before I start, these were the two items which we did in the last session. That is a resin platter for the upcoming Rakhi. Okay, so this was done during the session, one with the gold cut danas, the other one was a model piece. Okay, hi Vasanti ma'am, good evening. Thank you Anubha, thank you so much. So um, I was messaged by some few that they have done the thing and they have not removed it yet. So they will be sharing it to me maybe in a day or two after doing some sort of decorations. That's what they have mentioned. So let us wait for the finished article to see. Okay. And now we will start with today's session. Today's session is going to be 395th episode in my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for all the supports extended and would like to have the same response from you also. Okay. Now I will just focus the camera to my working space and then we will start. So for today's class we need, thank you Samyukta, we need the molded and it's going to be a Lippan style of work, a little bit of painting and Lippan kind of work, both mixed together, making a, it could be a hanging wall hanging or you can make many pieces like this and place it as a rangoli also. Okay, this is a royal elephant which I am going to make. And before I start, this is actually an order piece. They have given me the order like different kinds of motifs like birds and animals in Lippan style. To begin with, I have started with the elephant. As and when of course, they have given me a lot of time. This I need to hand over it only by Jan. So we have about 6 time. I'll be doing all the motifs, and as and when I do, I'll be sharing the procedure to you also. Okay. Now, for the work, we need a cutout. This is the cutout which I have taken. I have drawn it on a board. You can make use of an MDF piece also. I did not have time to go to the shop and get it cut. So I thought I could show it to you. Of course, my order pieces will be on MDF, but here I'll be showing it to you on a this thing, the white mount board. Okay. Hi Leela. Yes, I will do Taj Mahal also. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Okay. Hi Suchita ma'am. Good evening. So this is the work I have taken. Now we will start with the session. I told you for when we do the Lippan work, they use a special kind of mud for that, and that's a kind of clay. And here we are going to use a Fevical molded clay. You all know there are two compounds in this. One is a resin and the other one is a hardener. These two compounds need to be mixed in a proper proportion. Okay, just mix it in a proper proportion, and please let me know, those who are in my WhatsApp group, please message me when the video gets cut, because even today also we are facing network issue. So I'm doing it on the hotspot. In case if there is any issue, please message me so that I can do the needful. Okay, these two you need to mix it in equal proportion. After mixing it, you need to roll them into cords. Okay, I have done the coil already, because every time we have been doing the first technique, so I thought I could just skip it and start with the second technique. So now the coils are all ready, I mean the cords are all ready. We need to stick it on the board. First and foremost, you finish off all the clay work and then start with the coloring. Now for fixing the clay, we need Fevicol, and then as far as possible, for the Lippan work, please do not create more impressions. Just very few kind of impressions on the clay, and say about 20% to 20 is to 80%. So 20% of impressions you can create, and the 80% you can just leave it as it is with the coil. Okay. We will start and finish the border first. Apply glue along the border, and moreover when you do the Lippan work, just mix the clay and roll it and keep it like this for some time. Not the full packet, of course, just 1/3 or half of it, and then start rolling it again and then fix it on the board. Okay. Hope I am there. Please message me. Samyukta, hope the video is clear. Leela. Okay, now we will take the, just spread it. Okay, thank you. Now see, now this is almost in a setting stage. Just take, it should be all in a uniform thickness. Please see to it that the cords are all uniform thickness. Thank you, Shobha. Thank you, Leela. Thank you so much. For the border, that is for the outer border, the coil should be little thicker. This I mixed about 10 minutes ago. Samyukta, you can try with some other elephant. Try on your own. Let me just see this time. I'm sure you can create your own pattern free-handedly. The elephant you can draw. Now for the outer thing, for the entire elephant, I'm not going to create any impression. Just the cord alone. Mold it, the clay cord. You can make a lengthier one also. Just starting from one point and you drag it to the other end. Okay. Just rub it on top, they get mixed. Just stop over here, just above the tusk. Here we can give a cut and then continue. Just cut it. Then over here Just roll it like this. This should be the perfect setting. Okay, see how it rolls on. Pick it up from one end. Here I am going to create the pattern, that is a impression. So we will paste the chords first and then do the impression. Okay, every time before you pasting it, you need to roll it and pick it up from one corner and then place it on the board. And try to adjust it with the back side of the brush. Done. Now I am going to create the impression. Just dust the needle with little powder and then crosswise you can make the impression. Then in the opposite you can keep it like this. Give a nice press, let it set. This I am doing it after 10 minutes. I mixed the pack 10 minutes ago and now I am using it in a perfect state for sticking on the board and then getting the impression on it. Okay, then take small quantity of the clay. We have a circular one. I'll be showing you different motifs. To begin with is the elephant. In the due course we will do some birds and animals also. Then over here just roll it, pick it up and paste it. And here also I am going to create the impression. Okay, just take it. We will position it first and then create the impression. So our scheduled workshop on Tolu, that is the Dashavatar, is on in a day. In 2 days we will start the session. Those who have not registered, you may register, and those who have registered, kindly ignore. The registration is still open. Now let me create the pattern. Here now this time it's going to be straight lines. So place the needle and make the impression like this at equal intervals. Then at the sides also, the other two sides you need to do. Not only with birds and animals, and few other patterns also they have asked, and will be sharing it to you. During my live, I will show you how to create it. You can all try. One I am doing for Navratri. If everything goes well, tomorrow we will plan the session. It's a small kind of haldi kumkum pack. So we will do that also. Whatever clay we have mixed, let us finish first and then move on to the next step. Follow the angle and then give a cut. Now this is cut end. You can place it over there and then join them and give a cut at the other end where it gets over, design gets over. Okay. Now I need to mix is the pencil. One second. Okay, let me make some dots here. As far as possible towards the outer side, that is for the entire border, make it plain. Inner little bit of impressions will be created. Okay. Now here we will place one more coil. The next item which I am ready with to share with you all is something very interesting and easy also. It's exclusive for Navaratri, okay, and we'll be sharing it to you. Hope it's clear to you. Then the next one. No impression, absolutely no impression. It is just the clay alone. I'm going to paste it. Dust your finger with little powder and then slowly, very very gently you rub it to get a smooth finish. And here at the top, make a ball. These dots can hold a this thing, what do you call, the mirror on it. Okay. Make small balls. We will add some carrot shaped things over here. Few numbers. First into a ball shape, then into a carrot shape. All even sizes. It should be uniform throughout. Any comments which I am not getting? I'm not able to. Okay, hope it is clear. Fine. Now take the pieces, place them closely, give a gentle press. Okay, don't press too much, don't make it too flat. Just a gentle press will do. Small sized ones because the gap is very small. We need one more here. So let me take. You need hardly half a packet to complete this. Just half is enough. So very very economical too. Hi Sri Gauri, welcome. Good evening. Okay, now for the tusk. Take a good quantity of the clay. Make them into a ball first and then into a carrot shaped or a teardrop as we call it. Then apply glue here. Follow the shape and then place it first Hi Bharati, welcome. Give a press. You were asking about the resin, where to get it in bulk. It is available in all the craft shops. You can get it through online also. One tusk I did finished. Now you have only a partial of the tusk seen at the other side. Okay. Make a small ball, a small carrot shaped, very small. Just place it here, give a press. Okay. This is for a housewarming ceremony. I am doing it. Now all of you can try. There are many brands available in the market. Any brand can be used. You can handle it. Absolutely no issues. All are really good. I am cutting it little less because I need to place the cord for the side. So this is like little less than to the corner. Okay. Done. Now you can place a cord here and complete it. Okay. Now we have two more cord. We will finish off that and then move on to the next step. Now we will use the cord from here. For the entire outline of the elephant, you need to fix the cord. This side and then a small. See, this is almost towards setting. See how it rolls. Place it there. Okay. Done. Now here at the bottom, you can have small teardrops. You can use MDF base. I don't have it right now, so I am using a white board. Okay. This is only a sample I am doing for them, but the main article will be done on the MDF board. The cutting is not yet ready, so I thought I could make one for you all. Place it, give a press. Whenever for Lippan, when you do when you use a teardrop things, clay, make it, place it and give a press, gentle press. This is how they do in the original style. And we are coming up with a line of paid sessions. Those who are interested, you may join. The first one to start with is the Tolu Dashavatar on fabric, which is going to happen in 2 days. People have started registering, and if you have not registered, you may register if interested. And those who are new to the channel, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay. Now here it is done at the bottom. Then I am left only with a small piece. Let me put it over here and we'll start with the coloring. Give a press and make it flat. Don't create any impression. We will be sticking some mirrors over there. Okay. So this is done. We will start the coloring. For the coloring, I am going to use crimson red, orange, light green, little bit of black and white. Okay, so let us start with green and red. I will take it on the palette and use a flat brush for the application. Crimson red and green I have taken, and little gold for the clay. These were the requirements by the client, so I am using clay, gold also. Now let me start. You finish off the gold work for the clay first. Don't add water, just dip it in water, wipe it off. As I told you earlier, and in many of my classes also, I always recommend you to go for 2 coats, especially the pearl metallic gold or pearl metallic any other color on the clay. So same over here also. We will paint it first, then let it set and give a second coat after some time. Okay, just give only 1 coat initially. This is not at all enough, so 2 coats are needed. Moreover, the clay is also not dry, so you have to wait. After the full drying, you can start with the coloring. Now do it on top and then paint the gaps in between. Okay, because you have a deep impression created over there. Yeah, you can, but as far as possible, make it colorful and avoid gold in Lippan work. Okay, normally we don't use, but actually this is a client's requirement, so I am doing it. Use bright colors. Do it on top first. Very gently you apply the color, and then in between you have a deep cut. Those gaps also should be covered with the colors. Here it is gold, so I am doing it. Wherever you have created the impression, this is a technique you should follow. First like this, superficially on top, covering the raised areas, and then the gaps in between. Yes, as return gifts you can make and sell Bharati. Very, very economical. And time is also hardly you take about 2 to 3 hours to complete a picture like this, size of elephant like this. Okay, so in a day you can make about 5 to 6 numbers, and pricing you need to decide. Okay, how much of clay you use, what is the time, the duration taken for creating the piece, all the stuffs. If it is a few numbers or in bulk, all those things you need to consider and then fix the rate for the article. Only 1 coat I am giving. Maybe after half an hour we will start with the second coat. Don't do it immediately. Let the pearl metallic gold set and then start with the second coat. Always, not only for this, whenever you do the painting on the clay, that too the metallic colors. We are almost done with the first coat. This is a little rough brush, old one, so application is easier for me. I always use the older brushes for applying the pearl metallic colors, not for any other color, especially for the pearl metallic colors, and that too on the clay. An old brush will hold good. Fine. Okay. Now let us begin the coloring. For the coloring, I want to have green, red and orange. Okay. I'll take orange also. Thank you, Bharati. Thank you. Just a drop will do. Because very small portion I'll be painting. Now use a flat brush even when you do it on an MDF board. The reason why is, I'll just show you. Take the green color, load the brush with the color. See, this is a raised portion, right? So just close to that you need to paint it. Only flat brush will work well here. See how I am placing the brush. Just place it very close to the clay, almost touching the clay, okay? And then the gaps can be filled up. And when you are doing it on an MDF board, better to give a white base coat and then start with the regular coloring on top. Done. Okay, now red. This is crimson red I'm going to use. Load the brush with crimson red. Follow the same technique. And then paint it. Keep turning the board. See to it that you push the brush very close to the clay and then paint it. No board or the MDF board should be seen, okay? Fully covered. That's why I told you to use a flat brush. Now you fill the gap. Do the outline first. Then very gently you fill the gaps. Sometimes on the board, whiteboard also, 2 coats is needed. So you decide and then do it. For certain colors, single coat is enough. This green needs the second coat, whereas the red is only one is enough. A single coat is enough for red, but green needs to. Okay. Now for the body of the elephant, you can mix white and black and bring a grey the grey tone, and that can be applied for the entire body. Okay, and little bit of orange on the forehead. Take little orange. A small portion here on the forehead can be filled with orange. Here I am using a round brush because its area is very, very small. I Hi Gautami, good evening, welcome. Done. Okay. Now the second coat, now this is dry. Let me give the second coat. So mine will be a pair of elephants. Already I have done one. This is second one. This is also over, and for the entire elephant color you can mix more of white with little black, and then that particular grey tone you can fill up here. Okay, now we will start with the next step in the other piece. So this is what we did in the class now, I mean in the session now. Okay, now we will start decorating it. Since I told you it's a Lippan style of work, we need to fix lot of mirrors. So we have colored it fully, and all the outlines also I have done with the paint. Now sticking of mirror alone is left. So we will start with that. Now we can start from here on the green. I'm going to make a floral pattern. Okay. Just pick one by one, position it. And just pick it up. Use small sized mirrors and arrange them very closely. Make a small floral pattern. Follow this pattern and then complete the rest of the flowers. Okay, now you can extend the flower. Needs lot of patience because small sized mirrors we are fixing, and that too making a floral pattern. So don't be in a hurry, do it very slow. Follow whether the head is facing to one another or the tail, that is a tilak shape now. So accordingly you need to place the next set of mirrors, thereby forming the pattern. Okay. So one row we have completed. Now in between you can extend the pattern also, and if there are gaps in the center portion of the flower we can fix small size circular mirrors. Okay, now we will complete the pattern first. Okay. Otherwise this will take up the base color, the gaps. Thank you Gautami, thank you so much. It's a very big order, I need to do it. So just to start. After placing it Just press it little bit, adjust the shape. One more here to complete the flower. Okay, this, so one half of the backside of, there is a backside of the elephant is done. Now let us continue the rest, and we will complete it also. We will do some grouting also in the due course. I'll teach you. We can make sorry, this is this way, the other way I should place. Hi Shobha, thank you. Hi Lakshmi ma'am, thank you so much. Sticking of the mirrors alone take more time because we are using tiny ones and should be placed properly also. Hi Shweta, thank you, welcome. Just continue this and complete the corners also. Okay, so the back side is over. Now we need to do on the red and little bit here and there. So on the red, let us place the square ones for the corners first. So we have the small square shaped ones. You always start from one corner and then continue the line. Oh, Independence Day thing. Thank you. Are you a teacher? Okay, one side we have done. Continue on the other side. Fix lot of mirrors for Lippan work. That is the main thing which they follow. Clay and Lippan, mirrors. Okay. Okay. Is the same Bharati whom I know, I don't know, will message you later. Okay. Done. Now place round stones. This is spread out nicely, not very close to one another. Fevicol becomes transparent once it dries. So here also it's over. Now on the orange, let us place a oval shape. You have a big and small, so whichever fits in over there you can use. And then one small circular one, the round mirror over here. Done. Similarly here also on the trunk. You can place on round mirror, and then on this the clay. Just place them here at the bottom also. Here on the clay also, just 2 numbers. Hope you all like it. It's shaping up so well. Okay, now we have done it. Yeah, that's all. Where else can here one mirror can be small place actually, but I can accommodate one over there. Yes. So we are now done with the elephant. I need to add. How can we take videos like this now? No, I couldn't follow you. What is it actually you are asking about? So you need to place the camera to your left and then shoot the making of it. Okay. Actually here for me the camera is in front. If you want to upload it in your YouTube, it should be to either to your left or above your head. You need to position it in such a way that the focusing thing is perfect. Okay. So we are now done with the Lippan style of royal elephant. Here is the finished one, and what we did today in the class. Hi Pranay. Good evening. Thank you Vasanti ma'am. Thank you Bharti. Thank you so much. Thank you Suchita. Thank you. I'm sure you'll start one immediately. Please do share it in the next, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I'm planning. If possible, try to start and complete it. Okay. I think we can add one more here. My voice is breaking, is it? I don't think so. One more I can place here also. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. So this is the one we did. Of course, eyes and all you can draw with a pen also. Marker pen, permanent marker pen you can use. Instead of the paint, use a marker pen. Thank you, Chandrakala. Thank you so much. Very, very simple project. All of you can do. Suppose if you are not able to do, please make your children do it. Yeah, it is a hanging. It could be a hanging as well as a rangoli placement also. Okay. Thank you, Samyukta. Thank you so much. So we'll be having a few of this kind of work in the next few sessions. Stay tuned and take care and bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining. And this is just a very short session, and we have done a royal elephant using the Lippan style of work. And today, in the earlier sessions, they have not shared any of the creations. Just let me check it up. No, you can do a different also, not necessarily that you should do this kind of elephant. Okay, it's your choice, Samyukta. It's most welcome. Let me see whether anybody has shared. No. So maybe they are creating it, awaiting their to see the finished items. And, thank you so much for joining, and stay tuned for the next session. Thank you all. Take care and bye bye. Lakshmi idea how to paint Tanjore style. Pranav, it's available in my YouTube. I have done it on the canvas. The same kind of techniques can be applied in the fabric also. And apart from Lakshmi, I have shared few other motifs also. Please check into my YouTube channel. And thank you, Shobha. Please do try. I know you can do it overnight. Such a simple one. Please do try. Okay. I will focus the finished article and then we will wind up. Thank you. Bye bye. See you all.